Time has a quiet way of taking even the brightest lights from our lives. In 2018, the screen legends who shaped our laughter, tears, and memories took their final bow. Their voices still echo through our living rooms and hearts. Today, CelebrityTributeHub honors these actors, because remembering them keeps their stories alive. Burt Reynolds was a symbol of Hollywood charisma, whose charm and confidence defined an era of filmmaking. He mattered because he made movie stars feel approachable, blending humor with rugged masculinity. Audiences embraced him in Smokey and the Bandit, Deliverance, and later Boogie Nights, where his talent matured with time. His performances carried adventure and warmth that generations still revisit. Burt Reynolds passed away on September 6, 2018, at age 82. His death was caused by cardiac arrest. For many, his passing felt like the end of classic Hollywood swagger. His legacy lives on in timeless movie nights and unforgettable smiles. Stan Lee was the architect of modern imagination who forever changed storytelling. He mattered because he taught the world that heroes could be flawed, hopeful, and deeply human. Through Marvel icons like Spider-Man, Iron Man, and the Avengers, he shaped generations of dreamers. His cameo appearances became moments of joy shared across ages. Stan Lee passed away on November 12, 2018, at the age of 95. His death was due to cardiac arrest and respiratory failure. Fans worldwide mourned not just a creator but a visionary. His legacy lives wherever imagination dares to rise. Margot Kidder was a fearless actress who brought intelligence and emotional depth to her roles. She mattered because she portrayed women as strong, witty, and unapologetically human. Audiences remember her forever as Lois Lane in Superman, a role that defined a cinematic generation. Her performance balanced sharp humor with vulnerability. Margot Kidder passed away on May 13, 2018, at age 69. Her death was ruled a suicide by overdose. The loss shocked fans and colleagues alike. Her legacy remains a reminder of brilliance, humanity, and compassion. Verne Troyer proved that presence is not measured by height, but by spirit. He mattered because he owned the screen with confidence and unforgettable energy. He became world-famous as Mini-Me in the Austin Powers films, creating a pop culture icon. His comedy crossed generations and borders. Verne Troyer passed away on April 21, 2018, at just 49 years old. His death was caused by alcohol poisoning and ruled a suicide. His passing deeply saddened fans worldwide. His legacy continues through laughter and mental health awareness. John Mahoney was a quiet pillar of television whose presence brought warmth, wisdom, and emotional balance. He mattered because he represented the strength and vulnerability of aging with dignity. Audiences remember him best as Martin Crane on Frasier, a role filled with humor, heart, and realism. His performance grounded the show and made it feel like family. John Mahoney passed away on February 4, 2018, at the age of 77. His death was from natural causes. Fans mourned a comforting figure who felt familiar. His legacy lives on in reruns that still feel like home. Reg E. Cathey was a commanding actor whose voice and presence carried authority and depth. He mattered because his performances brought honesty and gravitas to every scene. Many remember him powerfully from House of Cards, where his role left a lasting impact. His career spanned decades of respected film and television work. Reg E. Cathey passed away on February 9, 2018, at the age of 59. He died after battling lung cancer. His passing felt far too soon for such a powerful talent. His legacy remains in performances that continued to demand respect. Bernie Casey was a multi-talented figure who moved seamlessly between sports, poetry, and acting. He mattered because he broke barriers with intelligence, dignity, and quiet strength. Audiences remember his roles in Revenge of the Nerds and Never Say Never Again, where his presence stood out. His performances carried authority and depth. Bernie Casey passed away on September 19, 2018, at the age of 79. His death followed complications after surgery. The entertainment world lost a refined voice. His legacy lives on through resilience and cultural impact. Rose Marie was a true pioneer whose career spanned vaudeville, radio, television, and comedy. She mattered because she opened doors for women long before equality was common. Millions adored her as Sally Rogers on The Dick Van Dyke Show, where her wit felt timeless. Her humor was sharp yet warm. Rose Marie passed away on December 28, 2018, at the age of 95. She died of natural causes after a long life in entertainment. Her passing marked the end of an era. Her legacy lives on in laughter that never ages. Jerry Van Dyke was a gentle comedic presence whose warmth made audiences feel at ease. He mattered because his humor came from kindness rather than exaggeration. Viewers fondly remember him from Coach and decades of television appearances. His performances felt familiar and sincere. Jerry Van Dyke passed away on January 5, 2018, at the age of 86. He died due to complications from lymphoma. His loss felt personal to longtime fans. His legacy remains in quiet laughs and comforting memories. R. Lee Ermey was a commanding presence whose voice and intensity left an unforgettable mark on cinema. He mattered because he brought raw realism to military roles, shaped by his own service. Audiences remember him most for Full Metal Jacket, where his performance became legendary. His portrayal influenced generations of film and television portrayals of authority. R. Lee Ermey passed away on April 15, 2018, at the age of 74. His death was caused by pneumonia. Fans mourned a larger-than-life figure. His legacy lives on through performances that still echo with power. Penny Marshall was a trailblazer whose creativity reshaped both television and film. She mattered because she proved women could lead behind the camera as powerfully as in front of it. Audiences loved her on Laverne Shirley, while her directing work on Big and A League of Their Own became classics. Her storytelling carried heart and humor. Penny Marshall passed away on December 17, 2018, at the age of 75. Her death was due to complications from diabetes. Hollywood lost a true pioneer. Her legacy continues through stories filled with warmth. Frank Vincent was a defining face of crime cinema whose presence commanded respect. He mattered because his performances added authenticity and menace without exaggeration. Audiences remember him from Goodfellas, Casino, and The Sopranos, where he embodied unforgettable characters. His roles felt grounded and real. Frank Vincent passed away on September 13, 2018, at the age of 80. He died following a heart attack. His passing marked the loss of a genre icon. His legacy lives on in films that remain endlessly rewatched. Dorothy Malone was a classic Hollywood star whose elegance defined a golden era. She mattered because she transitioned gracefully from ingenue roles to powerful dramatic performances. Audiences remember her from Written on the Wind and Basic Instinct, showcasing her versatility. Her screen presence carried strength and sophistication. Dorothy Malone passed away on January 19, 2018, at the age of 93. She died from natural causes after a long life. Her passing closed a chapter of old Hollywood. Her legacy remains etched in cinematic history. Denise Nickerson captured hearts as a child actress whose innocence felt timeless. She mattered because her early performances became part of childhood memories for millions. Audiences remember her as Violet Beauregard in Willy Wonka, the Chocolate Factory, a role forever remembered. Her presence brought charm and humor. Denise Nickerson passed away on July 10, 2018, at the age of 61. She died from pneumonia after health complications. Fans mourned a beloved childhood icon. Her legacy lives on through enduring family films. John Gavin was a leading man of classic cinema whose calm strength defined his roles. He mattered because his performances reflected dignity and quiet confidence. Audiences remember him from Alfred Hitchcock's Psycho and Spartacus, where his presence stood tall. His career extended beyond acting into public service. John Gavin passed away on February 26, 2018, at the age of 86. He died from pneumonia. His passing marked the loss of a graceful screen figure. His legacy remains rooted in timeless cinema. Tab Hunter was a teen idol who symbolized the optimism of 1950s Hollywood. He mattered because he navigated fame with honesty and later courageously shared his truth. Audiences remember him from Damn Yankees and numerous classic films. His charm defined an era of stardom. Tab Hunter passed away on July 8, 2018, just days before his 87th birthday. He died from cardiac arrest. His loss stirred deep nostalgia. His legacy lives on through authenticity and lasting fan devotion. Christopher Lawford was an actor and advocate who lived with openness and resilience. He mattered because he used his life story to help others facing addiction and recovery. Audiences remember him from film and television roles throughout the 1980s and 1990s. His work carried sincerity. Christopher Lawford passed away on September 5, 2018, at the age of 63. He died from a heart attack. His passing saddened many who followed his journey. His legacy remains one of honesty and service. Steven Hillenburg was a creative genius who shaped modern animation. He mattered because he created joy that crossed generations and cultures. As the creator of SpongeBob SquarePants, he built a world filled with humor and heart. His work became a global phenomenon. Steven Hillenburg passed away on November 26, 2018, at the age of 57. He died after battling ALS. His loss was deeply felt worldwide. His legacy lives wherever laughter echoes from Bikini Bottom. Anthony Bourdain was a storyteller who connected the world through food and humanity. He mattered because he gave voice to cultures, conversations, and overlooked stories. Audiences followed him through Parts Unknown, where curiosity met compassion. His presence felt honest and fearless. Anthony Bourdain passed away on June 8, 2018, at the age of 61. His death was ruled a suicide. The loss shocked millions. His legacy lives on through curiosity, empathy, and shared meals. Bruno Sammartino was a larger-than-life figure whose strength and integrity defined professional wrestling's golden era. He mattered because he represented honor, discipline, and authenticity in a world built on spectacle. Fans remember him as a legendary champion whose presence commanded respect inside and outside the ring. His influence shaped generations of performers. Bruno Sammartino passed away on April 18, 2018, at the age of 82. His death was caused by organ failure. His passing marked the end of a foundational chapter in sports entertainment. His legacy remains rooted in respect and endurance. Harlan Ellison was a fearless voice whose words challenged comfort and convention. He mattered because his writing forced audiences to think, question, and feel deeply. Known for works like The Twilight Zone and Star Trek, his stories left lasting marks on science fiction. His presence was bold and uncompromising. Harlan Ellison passed away on June 28, 2018, at the age of 84. He died from natural causes. His loss was felt strongly across creative communities. His legacy lives on through ideas that still provoke and inspire. Gloria Katz was a brilliant storyteller whose work shaped iconic cinema behind the scenes. She mattered because her contributions helped define some of Hollywood's most beloved films. Audiences felt her influence through American Graffiti and the early Star Wars era. Her writing added heart and authenticity. Gloria Katz passed away on November 26, 2018, at the age of 76. She died after battling ovarian cancer. Her passing quietly marked the loss of a creative force. Her legacy remains woven into cinematic history. Stan Dragotti was a director who brought humor and warmth to family-friendly storytelling. He mattered because his films captured joy without losing sincerity. Audiences remember him for directing Mr. Mom, a movie that became a cultural staple. His work connected generations through laughter. Stan Dragotti passed away on July 13, 2018, at the age of 85. He died from natural causes. His passing closed a gentle creative chapter. His legacy continues in films that still bring smiles. Aretha Franklin was a once-in-a-lifetime voice whose power defined generations. She mattered because her music became a symbol of strength, dignity, and soul. Known as the Queen of Soul, her songs transcended music and entered history. Her voice carried emotion few could match. Aretha Franklin passed away on August 16, 2018, at the age of 76. She died from pancreatic cancer. The world mourned a true legend. Her legacy lives wherever music speaks to the heart. Mac Miller was a gifted artist whose honesty resonated deeply with a generation. He mattered because his music openly explored growth, struggle, and vulnerability. Fans connected to his evolving sound and introspective lyrics. His creativity felt genuine and personal. Mac Miller passed away on September 7, 2018, at just 26 years old. His death was caused by an accidental overdose. The loss shocked the music world. His legacy lives on through music that continues to comfort listeners. Avicii was a visionary producer who changed modern electronic music. He mattered because his sound connected global audiences with emotion and melody. Tracks like Wake Me Up became anthems of a generation. His influence reshaped the genre. Avicii passed away on April 20, 2018, at the age of 28. His death was ruled a suicide. Fans worldwide mourned deeply. His legacy remains alive through music that still fills arenas. Dolores O'Riordan was a voice unlike any other, filled with power and vulnerability. She mattered because her music spoke to pain, resilience, and identity. As lead singer of the Cranberries, her songs became timeless anthems. Her presence was unmistakable. Dolores O'Riordan passed away on January 15, 2018, at the age of 46. Her death was ruled an accidental drowning. The loss stunned fans worldwide. Her legacy continues through haunting melodies. Barbara Bush was a public figure known for grace, honesty, and devotion to family. She mattered because she represented dignity and strength across decades of public life. Her presence felt steady during moments of national change. She became a familiar face to generations. Barbara Bush passed away on April 17, 2018, at the age of 92. Her death was due to heart failure. Her passing was widely mourned. Her legacy remains one of character and service. George H.W. Bush was a statesman whose life spanned service, leadership, and history. He mattered because his leadership influenced a defining era of global politics. His legacy extended beyond office into decades of public service. He became a familiar figure in American life. George H.W. Bush passed away on November 30, 2018, at the age of 94. His death followed complications from Parkinson's disease. The world paused to reflect. His legacy remains firmly etched in history. Though 2018 took many unforgettable names, their voices, stories, and memories remain alive. Through film, music, words, and moments shared, their legacies continue to guide us. Here on Celebrity Tribute Hub, we remember them together. Which of these legends touched your life the most?